Hi everyone, welcome back to the Web3 channel. My name is Zach. In this video, we're going to be looking at SANDBOX token because some interesting things are happening around the SANDBOX space. That, of course, is increasing certain token gains. Before we go into it, of course, nothing on this channel is ever to be considered financial advice. You should always do your own research. But that being said, let's go through the news today and see what is happening. The SANDBOX Metaverse token gains 40% after Snoop Dogg Warner Music partnership. SAND's 40% rally follows a 2-month-long correction that wiped out nearly 70% of the token's market valuation. SAND refused to go down despite broader negative market sentiment in the past 24 hours. Instead, the altcoin logged a breakaway recovery as traders assessed its recent high-profile partnerships as a sign that the project has strong fundamentals. SAND rose 10.23% to $3.38 at the UTC close on January 27, followed by another 5.42% spike to $3.57 USD on Friday. In contrast, Bitcoin dropped 1.41% within the same time frame, as we can see right here what is happening with the SAND token. Traders decided to increase exposure to SAND after the SANDBOX announced partnerships with American rapper Snoop Dogg and Warner Music, a major record label. It's also worth noting that Snoop isn't necessarily just, dropping a new thing just suddenly. We've seen Snoop's interest in the Web3 space over the past few months now. So I think to people who have been seeing Snoop's interest will definitely be thinking, okay, there's more to come here, right? On January 27, Snoop Dogg tweeted a teaser of what appeared to be his upcoming NFT collection dubbed the Snoop Avatars. The rapper further hinted that his avatars would come as a part of the SANDBOX metaverse. Something big coming soon. Keep up to date at the Snoop Avatars at the SANDBOX game. We're going to have a look at the avatars right now, but before we go through it, I want to say again that you should never consider anything on this channel financial advice. You should always do your own research. But that being said, let's have a look at what Snoop Dogg Avatars is bringing out today. This doesn't happen every day. Presenting the Snoop Dogg avatars. Like, retweet, and drop your wallet address for a chance to get on the whitelist. Again, not financial advice. Let's have a look though at what SANDBOX is showing us off here. We have Snoop dancing around, and then we have other Snoops, it seems, in different outfits. It, of course, will be is in the SANDBOX space. So what are your thoughts on this? More than 10,000 unique avatars are right here, and of course what I think a lot of us are waiting for is for SANDBOX to really push the needle as far as the gameplay is concerned. Someone as me, I have actually played SANDBOX, and it's definitely not a bad game, but definitely has a long way to go, I think, as far as if you were to compare it to traditional games like Minecraft. Later that day, the SANDBOX announced that it would create a music theme park and concert venue within its metaverse with the help of Warner Music. In doing so, the gaming project noted that the Warner Music artists would virtually engage with their fans and generate real revenue streams, something that, of course, Minecraft cannot and will not do. I don't believe Microsoft is getting into the NFT space anytime soon, which does give SANDBOX some time. And I want to make very clear, this Minecraft comparison is not a dig at SANDBOX. SANDBOX has not been around for anywhere near as long as Minecraft. It was just a comparison to sort of go through things with. We're shaping the SANDBOX as a fun entertainment destination where creators, fans, and players can enjoy first-of-a-kind immersive experiences and be more closely connected to their favorite musical artists through NFTs. Sebastian Bourget, Chief Operations Officer and co-founder of the SANDBOX, told Cointelegraph. Naturally, the high-profile partnerships boosted the prospects for SAND to find more takers in the future. That is primarily because the token's role as a primary asset inside the SANDBOX metaverse, a medium of exchange, governance, and staking. As a result, it fared better than most of its top-ranking crypto rivals on January 27. So what's next for SAND? Again, nothing in this video is to be considered financial advice. The latest bout of buying appeared in line with a choppy recovery in the broader cryptocurrency sector that started on January 24 between its nadir on January 22 and January 28's top. The crypto market added over $150 billion to its net valuation. SAND, which recovered alongside other assets but bottomed out at $2.56, then went on to rally over 40% in just 4 days, as we can see here, the next resistance target and the current support level. Following the bounce, SAND price confirmed its 200-day exponential moving average, 200-day EMA, the blue wave in the chart, of course, as its interim support. If the euphoria surrounding the Snoop Dogg and Warner Music partnership sustain, SAND will likely extend its upside momentum towards the 50-day EMA, the red wave near $4.50 USD. Meanwhile, independent market analyst Cantrin Clark doubted the upside setup, reminding that SAND's pump could have posed a helpful exit for holders before a potential bearish continuation ahead. We're going to have a look at Cantrin Clark's tweet right now, and again, nothing is to be considered financial advice. The gravity that is responsible for Gala dropping is the same that is coming for SAND. Look at the charts. The pump today is a helpful exit for holders before an unlock coming up and a free short entry for those that know catalyst pumps are fades. Going over though and looking at the wider picture, there's also more information that we have regarding SANDBOX and WMG, which is one of the largest music labels in the world, to create music-themed land. The subsidiary of Animoca Brands and the global music company open the doors to a new arena for musical entertainment in the metaverse. This is very, very interesting because it can be very difficult to see labels like WMG, like UMG as well, really start to work with the digital space, considering revenue streams. But let's see what happens here. The SANDBOX announced Thursday a partnership with WMG to create a musical theme park and concert venue within the gaming metaverse. The WMG land in the SANDBOX will host concerts and live experiences featuring artists and talent represented by WMG. WMG, like I say, is huge, and hopefully they'll go into some of it here. This initiative marked Warner Music's first entry into the NFT space, metaverse realm specifically. According to a statement shared with Cointelegraph, its goal is to create immersive social experiences that can empower Warner Music artists. The SANDBOX could provide artists with another outlet to engage with their fans, experiment with virtual entertainment, and generate new revenue streams while reaching a global community. The operations officer and co-founder of SANDBOX said that the partnership brings the open metaverse one step forward in the direction of fan-owned and community-driven initiatives. We're shaping the SANDBOX as a fun entertainment destination where creators, fans, and players can enjoy first-of-a-kind immersive experiences and be more closely connected to their favorite musical artists through NFTs. Digital land remains in a high demand and consistent high trading volume, and the SANDBOX has deemed it one of the most competitive metaverses to rival Decentraland, which of course we have seen Decentraland also pull off some really interesting collaborations with many different companies and artists. According to the company, the SANDBOX will hold a land sale in March 2022 to allow music fans to buy lands adjacent to the WMG property. WMG comprising record labels such as Atlantic, Warner Records, Elektra, Parlophone, and its partners to purchase real estate within the SANDBOX metaverse, joining The Walking Dead, Snoop Dogg, Adidas, Steve Aoki, the Smurfs, and of course CryptoKitties. Very, very interesting stuff, and of course would love to hear your take on the SANDBOX right now. What are your thoughts and thinkings about SANDBOX right now? Where do you see it happening in 2022? Do you see this continuing on a bull run, or do you see what countering Clarks? Would love to hear your take. That being said, nothing on this channel is ever to be considered financial advice. You should always do your own research. But with that being said, this is the Web3 channel covering everything happening in the Web3 space, from crypto, NFT news, and metaverse news. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next Web3 video.